So, love and respect is the bee's knees. Love and respect, uh, the absence of it is a huge problem, but the existence of it can sometimes be overrated. Or maybe it's because you can't really change the world because you have to change all the people. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing, right, that stops anybody from doing it is that what are all the people? Uh, they have the same abilities I have to tokenize something for its expedient uh, value, like for ulterior motives to subvert almost anything. So the reason I could say that love and respect are overrated, meanwhile noting that the absence of it is a huge problem, right? It's not the end all be all because um, well, everybody wants to use it for their end is to signal that uh, we have it and you don't, so you must capitulate to us, otherwise we have no choice but to assume that you are without it. And it's overrated because in the places where it's overrated, if you want to go somewhere where respect is overrated, you'll go to prison. If you want to go someplace where love is overrated, you'll join the woke mob of signaling. It doesn't necessarily have any fortitudinal, redeemable characteristic other than they can wear a mask or do something that's like considered mindful. But, you know, they don't give a fuck about science or anything. If they did, they wouldn't be wearing a mask. They don't want to debunk the thing that's keeping them enslaved because they feel like it's a good look for them, and it, for the at least the time being, a lot of people buy into it. So with all the love and they heart, they still has nothing. And science isn't going to get it for you. I didn't even need science to tell me that this was a shakedown. I just didn't think that I didn't believe that God would ever create such a convoluted situation in the time span of mankind, where for some special reason in this strange mystical new day and time that we supposedly live in, that you have a right to sequester old people from children when they're dying, essentially speeding it up. You know, sequester children from them each other and lock them down and make them wear material that restricts their airflow, and like all this. Like, I knew it was a long time experiment in social distancing since Facebook and Jamestown and Guyana. Like those are just like, you know, my face and Facebook or whatever. You know, like this shit is like meta. Like all this shit is just trying to get people more comfortable with sequestering themselves. You'll work at home. You have like things that we used to do now can be accomplished through sending somebody a e-gram or something like like you can just take care of it. You don't have to have a family reunions anymore or anything like that. You're posting each other all the time and shit. Plus, you work for Molech. Everybody does now. The reason I say that is because post-determinism and industrial productivity and efficiency that was supposed to solve a problem that was the reason why we allowed it to take place in the first place never solved that problem. People still have to work, toil away in their old age. People work through pain. Like there's all kind of shit that it's pressure where it's like, and it's convoluted, and there's people that even play with that. Like, it's a whole grift on pain. It's a business to capitalize on pain too. So, and this doesn't require conspiracy theory. And Mangione, or whatever his name is, that shooter, is not going to save us from that. He's also in on the take too. His family was richer than his family's wealth compared to the person that he killed. That people don't want to talk about that. You have enough of your own logic to suggest that rich people wouldn't want to do something that's going to put that in, like this thing, put that in jeopardy. Yeah, right. They put themselves in jeopardy all the time for adrenaline, for a lot of different things. People just don't understand rich people. They could die just like anybody else, and they're not even running from danger. People just assume that since they have money that they would want to settle down and stop taking chances, stop taking risk. But you have to choose between your career and living your dream anyway. So you're already essentially halfway taken out. Can I assume that it wouldn't be that far from accomplishable to carry out the rest and taking out the rest of you?